I was reading the news the other day about IATSE right after I posted the video about IATSE versus AMPTP and how it's kind of similar to what WGA had with ATA. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. So I was reading the news and it's like IATSE strike averted and deal is reached, and one of them was strongest contract we have achieved in our history. So I was actually very happy reading those news. Like, yay, it didn't take them like years to reach a deal with AMPTP, because for WGA it took more than 2 years to reach a deal with some agencies. So in my previous video I actually predicted that IATSE versus AMPTP was gonna go on for some time. But here's the thing. They say that it's not a good deal at all and the strike might still happen. Let's take a look at Deadline, which is the #1 website for industry news. It's really good. October 16th, they reported details of new IATSE contract that averted strike. Strongest contract we have achieved in our history, says union. They say that IATSE appears to have gotten much of what it was asking for in a deal with the AMPTP that averted a nationwide strike. So what was achieved in this contract? Let's actually take a look at that announcement. Living wage achieved, improved wages and working conditions for streaming, retroactive scale wage increases of 3% annually, employer-funded benefits for the term, increased meal period penalties, daily rest periods of 10 hours without exclusions, weekend rest periods of 54 and 32 hours. 32 hours is 1 day plus 8 hours. Okay. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday holiday. Good. I mean, that should have already been a holiday, but okay. Diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. 13th and 14th checks for pre-August 2009 retirees. Additional MPI hours for on-call employees. Expansion of sick leave benefit to the entire country. And this is apparently the new 3-year contract with AMPTP. So let's analyze these. What is a 10-hour turnaround time? It means that after you wrap up for the day and the crew goes home, they get minimum 10 hours before they are called again for the other day. So between wrap time and the call time for the next day, there has to be 10 hours. Here's the funny thing about this. I thought this was 12 hours already. I've been on many non-union sets in Los Angeles, and if we call the crew before they rested minimum 12 hours, they usually make it a pretty big deal, like, hey, you can't call me before 12 hours. So I actually thought it was already 12 hours minimum for union. It's surprising because 10 hours is not that big of an improvement. That's what I hear. I'm gonna quote my friend here. I'm sure she won't mind. If you're on a set that is 2 hours away, you already spent 2 hours driving back home. Then you have 8 left, 1 hour for shower and eat, sleep maximum 5 hours, then 2 hours driving back to set again. Now I'm going to quote myself. Even if you're on a set that is like 30 minutes away, you lose 1 hour in total driving back and forth. 1 hour shower and dinner and getting ready for bed. 6 to 7 hours of sleep, which is not healthy. Then you gotta wake up sometime before the call time so you can drive there and be there on time. Again, no life. I don't know how that fixes the things that crew members were complaining about, which is having no life other than set life. Now let's read Vulture. The title is IATSE and AMPTP reach a deal which members may still reject. Many IATSE members are still not happy. Basically, nothing has changed, Los Angeles-based DP told Variety. I have not heard a single person saying they will vote yes. There you have it. It's still not settled. And an Instagram account shut off their comments because so many of their followers were expressing dissatisfaction with the deal. Interesting. Let's check out this Instagram account. Some basic math. There are 168 hours in a week. We can spend some of this time working, some of it sleeping, and some of it for ourselves. That is time with families, friends, hobbies, doctor visits, recovery, etc. 54-hour weekend plus 10-hour turnaround 4 nights a week comes out to 94 hours for sleep and ourselves. This leaves 74-hour work weeks. That's it. The contract is for a 74-hour work week. Why would we want that? And the next post I'm gonna read is, I'm the wife of a camera op. We have 3 young kids. My husband is essentially an absent spouse/father due to working hours. It's impossible to plan events since his schedule is constantly changing day to day, week to week. IATSE needs to vote no on this agreement and negotiate for a hard stopping time on Fridays. Please post something about inflation. These contracts are not going far enough. Cost of living adjustments for social security benefits just went up to 5.9% to keep up with inflation, double what our contract proposes. I wish the IA had an economic consultant for these negotiations. The cam op, the wife of the cam op, was really emotional. As you can see, people don't want to say yes to this contract because they don't think it's improved. I honestly don't know what AMPTP would do if they say no to this deal. One question that I have in mind is, would AMPTP think about taking non-union crew members? Because here is the thing. The way they treat crew members is like they make you feel like you're easily replaceable. And you should be lucky that you're on that set. I'm gonna link some articles down below about how crew members are considered replaceable. But basically that's how they treat crew members. So I wonder if they're really gonna try and replace union crew members with non-union crew members. I saw this one post on Instagram. They were joking around, but they were basically asking, are they gonna start taking film school students as crew members after this if the strike happens? I don't know. Would that happen? Would they go that far to not improve the current conditions? So everyone is reporting in these articles that strike averted, we reached a deal, strongest contract we have achieved in our history. But makes me wonder if the president of IATSE is already giving up. I don't know. All I know is that people are not happy. So I'm gonna tell you my predictions. IATSE members are not gonna say yes to this contract. I'm guessing 70 to 80% of them will say no. It's probably not gonna be 90% of them like it was for the vote for strike, because I think some of them will be okay with settling down with whatever they have achieved. Because sometimes strike might not be affordable for some people. That's what I'm thinking. You gotta pay your rent, you gotta pay your bills, you gotta take care of your family. So I feel like some people are not gonna say no. So I'm guessing 70 to 80% vote for no for this new contract. Then I think the strike is going to happen. These are my predictions, by the way. Please don't take this personally. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm just guessing according to what happened with WGA and ATA and kind of trying to predict what will happen with IATSE and AMPTP. So I feel like the strike is gonna happen because AMPTP is gonna be like, this is the best deal you get from us. So I don't care, you're replaceable. And they'll probably be like, we'll find other people. And I guess they will try to find other people. And the members who said no might still work. I'm not sure. Again, if you haven't seen the WGA and ATA video, I'm linking it down below because I feel like that opened my eyes about IATSE and AMPTP. After that, I have no idea how this is gonna end. It's gonna end in 2 ways. Crew members are gonna give up and accept the deal, or crew members are gonna achieve something because the industry is gonna be having trouble without the union crew members, and AMPTP is gonna finally offer a good deal. That's the 2 ways it can go. That's all I can say for now. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have the site. those are my professional predictions. Again, I wish the best to crew members and I really hope they get what they deserve. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, like it and I would be very happy. And I have upcoming videos where I'm going to be analyzing the trends in the TV industry based on Squid Game and the writer of Squid Game, as well as analyzing the screenwriting of Only Murders in the Building. I'm really having fun with these essay and critical thinking type of videos. So subscribe and turn on the notifications if you like what I'm doing. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.